Hey guys, welcome back to The Interceptor, and today we are here with another gAmBiT video. So I went through a full clear of the current boss rush right now. I am actually pushing for top 300, and I won't disclose how many points I have, but I've done over 100 runs in the last day and a half. So it's a lot of points, but basically well over 100 runs actually. But yeah, I've done some fun runs. You guys know I made that one video where I compiled the 6 different fights from, I believe it was 3 different runs. One for the 2 ghost fights, one for, I don't remember. I think it was 3 different runs. But anyways, today we are doing a gAmBiT one. And I went in, I did the APOC sack, so I did have to use 120% revive, but I don't really care. And I'm going to use gAmBiT for every single fight. The only fight that would be slightly problematic for gAmBiT would be Ebony Maw. So, if you guys don't know, because regular quests don't work this way, but for the boss rush, it does work this way. If you're on the screen and you either like hit quit to exit out, or if you hit restart on maps where it's like RNG on the defenders, usually it doesn't change them, but on this one it actually does. So you don't have to just finish a path to get new defenders. So what I did is I reset, and I only had to reset twice actually. I got pretty lucky. It is actually 50-50, so it wasn't really lucky. In fact, it took slightly more than it should have, but it was actually not that bad. And the first 2 runs I had Ebony Maw on there, so I just hit restart. Literally took me 10 seconds to get a map without an Ebony Maw, and I didn't really care about the other defenders because I could literally beat them all effortlessly. So this was probably the most problematic fight. This one was the one I was the most worried about. War Machine, mainly because it goes unblockable after special attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to abuse kinetic transference to make him gain more power. So if you guys don't know the way that kinetic transference works, obviously the opponent gets power when when you block them, but if that blocked hit is a perfect block, they actually gain double the amount. So when you're at your 10 charges with gAmBiT, you've guaranteed perfect blocks, which means that what I do is I push the opponent to 1.9 bars of power, and then I block, intentionally missing the parry on the first hit, parrying on the second hit. So even in a circumstance where I could easily land a first parry, you should go for the reparry to increase the opponent's power gain, and that allows you to push to a special 2, and that kind of eliminates the only issue in this fight, which is him throwing unblockable special 1s right after he threw another special attack. So that fight went down well. So today we have the team of gAmBiT, Apocalypse, Cable, Professor X, and White Magneto. I believe I just end up using the 3 White Magneto pre-fights on the last 3 fights, because obviously it would have been better to use it on either this Venom Pool or that War Machine, but I kind of forgot. So I am running also Suicides here, but I'm not running any special masteries. Like, I don't have any points in Assassin, like nothing like that. Unfortunately for this fight, you actually are forced to lose your prowess, but take a look at this right here. If that second hit crits, it easily kills. It would have done about 60k more, so easily kills. But we did take recoil once, unfortunately, but here I'm just going to kill with the protection up, and I only lost 5%, so we're just going to heal that back in the next fight. So the reason I don't want to fight Ebony Maw here is just because I get all my buffs. He throws a special 1, he nullifies, although the issue of landing my own heavy attacks is really not that big of a deal, especially like with gAmBiT. But Diablo just is super trivial here. The only issue is the stagger and when you want to activate your prowess. And I am going to throw one special 2 in this fight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to back off to make sure that all the Furies are gone, because the Furies come with the staggered, or the staggereds. I don't know, that's a weird way, because it's not a stagger debuff or passive. No, it is a debuff, but it's a staggered debuff. It's not a stagger debuff, which is weird. Anyways, I'm probably just talking nonsense. Here we go for special 2 again. That would have crit, or sorry, that would have killed if it crit. That second hit would have killed Diablo. So really got unlucky on the killing blows here. And if you guys did not know this, gAmBiT's concussion on the special 2 is actually 100%. So you can trust abilities like the node where they trigger unstoppable on special attacks, unless they have increased ability accuracy or immune to ability accuracy reduction. You can 100% trust it. And so I was able to just punish that special and kill him with a special 1. So now we go for Miles Morales. This is literally the easiest of the 6 fights. It's impossible to die to this fight. Actually, not true. I died with this fight once with an Apocalypse, because I used Apocalypse against King Groot. I ate 1 special 2 and 1 special 3, so I was down to 30% health. And then from this Miles Morales, I ate 1 special 1 and I died. So that is the singular time I have died to this Miles Morales. But yes, it happened. But it's almost impossible. I mean, like, he melts so fast. I threw the special 3 at 57%, and it kills him like 2/3 of the way through the special 3. Actually, that's not true. It was the last hit, but that would have done an additional 10% damage most likely. So it was very much overkill. Now we go into the Crossbones fight, and this is one that I was kind of not worried about, but and I realized how the Furies would affect it, but I didn't connect the attack scaling with my perfect block failing. So right here, where I should have been hitting into him, I actually let him build up a ton of these Fury charges. So there I actually get my perfect block, but it's going to happen later on in the fight, where obviously my perfect blocks are not going to work, because they're not supposed to always work when you use Furies. Active Fury buffs, that is. The passives mean nothing. So yeah, there I took the parry, and that's when I realized, oh yeah, just don't block. That's it. So very, very easy fight. Basically, like, you would obviously kill with the special 2. I think even no crits on your special 2 you would kill here, but I was feeling pretty safe. He was throwing special 1s, so I just thought I'd go to my L3 and then do a heavy charge, just like I did in the War Machine fight. I do not recommend just throwing the heavy attack when they might dash in, but if you're familiar enough with the spacing and you can pull it off in time, it's actually completely safe. So right here, I went for the heavy charge, and I just waited for my special attack bar to light back up, and then I threw my special 3, which kills easily because of power shield on this node. Very easy fight. Let's go to the last fight. I did cut there because I was actually making my dinner. Like, this is a recording in the middle of my dinner. The middle of me preparing my dinner. And, yeah, so I had to pause it for a second before I moved up to fight. But we are back. It was like a 30-second wait. I just didn't want to have you guys sitting there and staring at a screen for 20 seconds while nothing loads. And this fight, yeah, I knew this fight would be a complete joke. There's absolutely nothing here that I'm worried about. Hot and Bothered doesn't really matter. gAmBiT's going to heal from suicides. He's going to heal from the bleed on suicides because of his flak jacket, as well as because of his horseman. But yeah, he actually does not need his horseman to heal from suicides. He does that naturally, which is really, really cool. But yeah, here's the Unstoppable. We're just going to wait it out. There, he ends a combo in the corner. Then here we're just taking a few extra hits to make sure we push him to a special 2. And then I believe I'm going to push him back right here and get him to throw it, which is nice. It's an unblockable special 2. There is 0 chance that kills me because of my flak jacket. But to be super, super safe, we are going to fully evade it. And then there we throw a special 2. And I was able to counter because I knew he wouldn't have the unstoppable because it would be shut down. Here I knew the special 10 kills, especially with 10 prowess buffs. And it hits for, what was that, like 35,000 with no crits. So yeah, gAmBiT just absolutely shreds this. I know this is not the most entertaining content, but I'm trying to keep up the 1 video per day. And I had another video that was ready to go up for tomorrow until I did a background, or until I watched the whole video, and I discovered that the back half of the video, the audio just disappeared. And I have no idea why, because the first half of the video was like perfect. And it's a video I can't redo because it was like a live recording of me opening up crystals and doing rank ups. I took 6-star Mole Man all the way from rank 1 level 1 to rank 2 level 35. I took 6-star Claire from rank 1 level 25 to rank 2 level 35. I took up Ghost Rider as a 5-star to rank 3. I took up Hercules as a 5-star from rank 1 level 1 to rank 2 level 35. And I scored like 170,000 in level up event. Like I significantly overshot the top 10%. But yeah, you guys won't see that. So I did actually use rank up gems, my generic 1 to 2 rank up gems for both of those ranks. And I had like a 5-minute speech in this video on why I did it. And I actually I took you guys through every single class, my catalysts in those classes, the champs I want to take up to rank 2 and or rank 3. And I had like a huge thought out logic video with rank ups in it. And yeah, it just kind of all got scrapped because of audio issues. So hopefully we don't have any issues today. Obviously, if you guys are seeing that, it means that didn't happen. And if this does not work, then my plan is to just upload this as the screen recording in this edited form with no commentary. So hopefully we don't have to resort to that. But I'm rambling, so that is going to be all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.